So over the past week, you guys have probably heard that LEGO and Fortnite are collaborating. There's a whole LEGO world within Fortnite, and they are pretty much making all of the Fortnite skins in LEGO form. And as of today, they're actually introducing some licensed LEGO Star Wars minifigures throughout Fortnite. And today I want to cover the Star Wars in particular. There are about 20 of them, and of course I want to go over my thoughts on them, if anything's different, if we see anything new, and of course if I think any of this means anything for the future of LEGO Star Wars 2024 and beyond. So let's talk about it. So welcome back everyone to another LEGO Star Wars video, and really quickly I do want to say, if you guys have not checked out my in-hand review of the new 2024 Battle Pack, I do have a under 5-minute review of it yesterday. Sadly there was only one thing I forgot to put in the review that I'm kind of knocking myself on, but I would have thought people would have kind of, if there was anything they would have known, is in the back of the instructions. It is indeed only the two sets that got revealed, the 4+ set and the Battle Pack. So nothing for March and beyond. Without further ado, let's get into this video. I do want to preface this by saying I've never played a single second of Fortnite. I've watched people play it. Of course, I've watched a few streams in the past. At some point, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, it was a little bit more interesting to me. And of course, I've watched even my IRL friends, play it in person. But I just never actually grabbed the controller and cared to play it. So I do want to preface by saying that I pretty much know nothing about what I'm talking about involving the game. I'm just here to talk about the LEGO aspect of it. So I do want to say this, but there is about 70 licensed characters between Marvel, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and Star Wars today. And also, it's kind of funny, there's a Mr. Beast LEGO minifigure, which is pretty cool. I'm a big fan of Jimmy. I've been watching him since 2017, so pretty cool to see a LEGO minifigure form of him. It would be nice if we kind of maybe got him as imagine a Mr. Beast as a San Diego Comic-Con minifigure next year or something. But there's that. Then also I do want to cover really quickly a couple of these other ones. These Marvel minifigures look incredible, man. There are a couple that are already kind of official minifigures, and some of them that just are probably only going to be game renders, man. I mean, you can tell Fortnite definitely had some liberty on these minifigures. I mean, there are some of these that look absolutely insane. Spider-Man Zero, the Rogue here looks way better. There's a Silver Surfer, there's a new Taskmaster, so there is that. Then also I do want to show the TMNT guys. These look absolutely insane, man. But again, they've not had the license for these for 10 years now, so it is a little interesting to see these guys here, but not a lot of other stuff, like DC or anything like that. I have heard rumors Ninjago, I guess, will maybe be in Fortnite soon, but don't quote me on that. But let's get into the Star Wars guys. So there are 20 of them right here, and of course there's some clone troopers and some other characters. So pretty much let's kind of just start off the top right here. I will show a little video in the background. Shout out to Jay Shockblast on YouTube. He's got a really nice kind of just video going over all the figures. But starting off, we have the 212th clone right here. This right here is just the exact same from the the 2022 ATTE, although it is kind of funny. Epic Games or Fortnite, they did actually plug in the helmet holes, which that's kind of funny. If only that was something they could do in real life, to kind of have the option of either plug them in and make them look a little bit better, although it's still going to protrude out the side, or actually just need them for accessories. So next up we have the Coruscant Guard right here, and this one's a little strange to me. This is like a mixture of 2014 and 2020 style helmet on the new 2020 style torso and legs. So definitely a little bit awkward here. No helmet holes or nothing, but again, probably just things they've already had. I mean, if anything, I think this is actually probably the same render they may have used in the Skywalker saga, but don't quote me on that. But again, probably doesn't mean anything. Then moving on, we have right here, we have the regular Phase 2 clone, which this is big. I've got the newer ones right here in hand. And this is actually the 2014 helmet on the new 2020 body and legs. So another one of those things where, maybe the designers over at Epic Games or Fortnite, even to themselves, they're like, hey, maybe they grew up around the 2014 time, and they're like, okay, these helmet holes ain't hitting. Let's put the 2014 helmet on this clone trooper. But there's that. Next up, we have the regular Mandalorian era Boba Fett. Nothing different on him. He's actually got the antenna. So there's that. We have Anakin right here, the exact one that we've seen in recent years. The one thing I will say in this video, and kind of going forward on some of these game renders, is I think out of every single piece on these figures, the legs, the torso, the head, the helmet, the hair, whatever, probably the one to put the least stock into would be the actual facial expressions, because what I've come to realize, and I think it's pretty obvious once you think about it, a lot of these, in-game renders that are actually going to be animated and, they need moving faces and they need to make different expressions. The actual, the animation there, it's not like a still shot. It's not like the torso where the torso print stays 100% the same. The head print on some of these, including Anakin right here, although it's a little bit different than what we've seen in physical form, it really just means, they probably did that to make it easier to animate it, to make facial expressions. So I would say the head on a lot of these is probably the thing to put the least amount of stock into. Next up, we have the 332nd clone right here. Same thing. This is the newest update, but the helmet holes are plugged, which, again, just kind of ironic. And then next up, we have the 501st Trooper right here, which this one is, for some reason, using the 2020 style helmet. Although, I mean, technically they have made the 501st helmet with the holes, but not in a, well, not as like an individual trooper yet. They put him in the battle pack on that specialist guy. But there's that. Moving on, we have Darth Maul right here. This is another one where the actual like profile picture form has a different facial expression, but the figure itself is basically the same. Nothing I'd put too much stock into. Next up, we have Fennec Shand. From what I can tell, the exact same as the ones we've gotten. Han Solo, same thing. The overmolded Family Guy Stormtrooper, also the same. Kylo Ren. And then we have Princess Leia. We have Luke Skywalker, the Tatooine outfit. We also have the Obi-Wan Kenobi from his show. We have Padme, this is kind of big here. This is actually a figure I'll talk about after we go over the little rundown here. And then we have Rey Skywalker. We have a Sith Trooper. We have a Wolf Pack, which another one I'll talk about in a second. And then we have Zori Bliss. So with all that being said, those are all the characters. If you guys were interested, if you guys want to go play Fortnite or go buy them or however that works, those are the 20 characters. But let's now move into possibly maybe what it means for the future involving a couple of these minifigures. So let's get into that. All right, so first up, let's talk about this Padme right here. So it is kind of ironic. It is pretty funny. Leia, Padme, and Rey all use the exact same face, but again, that's probably just for the sake of animating it. But the actual minifigure here, okay, so plain white legs, that's to be expected. The hairpiece with the bun on the back, that's the exact same. Arguably the face print, again, don't put too much stock into it. But the biggest thing here is the torso. So comparing this to the 2013 version, this is actually different, okay? So the 2013 version we got, first off, had the entire one sleeve ripped off. It also had her stomach open, like with the stomach was kind of like a hot or a low cut, shirt, and you could see her, actual stomach there. Then also on the back, okay, on the back of her torso, she also had the scratches in the 2013 set. And in the new one here, there are no scratches. So in the original cut of this video, I had a whole different talk about the Padme for a minute, but I realized I didn't really get my point across. So I think what this Padme means, either two things. First off, it could just be an entirely just, Epic Games put this design, put this torso in their game, and that's that. Or two more things. It could be, again, it is based off a different outfit, pre-Geonosis. Like, that is a accurate minifigure. Technically, comparing the two, the only thing I'm comparing is the fact that every other figure in this game that they did and they put in here are original designs that LEGO have already done, and that torso is not one of them. So what I'm getting at, if it's meant to be, kind of a one-for-one, is it, maybe LEGO telling Fortnite and maybe going forward, LEGO maybe doesn't want to do that outfit anymore. Maybe they want to cover her up a little bit more, not, show her stomach, not have those, graphic scratches on the back. So I think that could be that. I think going forward in the next set that maybe this Padme does come in, episode 2, Padme, maybe we will get her kind of fully covered up. Not to say that's not accurate, and not to say that this is hinting at that in this game, but it is interesting the fact that this is the one thing that does not carry over between original LEGO design, and the game. So there's that thing. And then next up, the Wolfpack Trooper here. This is the exact same from the 2014 set, and basically what it just means is, there's no 2020 stylized version of a Wolfpack officially yet. So, Epic Games or LEGO just, all agreed on doing the 2014 version. So that means nothing. It is just the exact same figure from 10 years ago. Again, there's already pretty heavy speculation on a Wolfpack making sense to come out, but at that point, is it 2024, 2025, 2026? I don't think this Fortnite thing means anything for the future of Wolfpack, and this is definitely not like any leak or first look of Wolfpack. like how we got from Castaways, like with Fox and stuff like that. So bottom line of it, here is the event. I figured I'd cover this. Again, I'm a Lego Star Wars channel, and I feel like there was some interesting stuff to kind of bring up if you guys do play Fortnite. You know, there are the characters. Other than that, I can't really help you too much, but there were a few interesting things to actually bring up, and technically a couple new things also. The clone troopers are definitely weird. Here's a nice image of all the clone troopers. And again, another reason why I wouldn't put too much stock into the wolf pack is when Fortnite did their regular Star Wars collaboration, it's literally the exact same lineup of clones. So it's like, that might just be what, you know, Fortnite kind of considers like the classic clone troopers, you know, to kind of use. So, you know, they threw in the old wolf pack because kind of Lego doesn't have a new one, but like, you know, Fortnite still wanted to put a wolf pack in there. So bottom line of it, there is that. The clone troopers definitely look weird. There's a lot of different stylized versions going on, but I wouldn't put too much stock into anything, you know, other than maybe that Padme torso. But there's that, guys. Leave your thoughts down below. Again, go check out my review. I would greatly appreciate it if you guys do check it out, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys, and stay safe.